Take control of your mind the way you do your breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Feeling the power of you controlling your own breathing. The same way you control your mind. One breath at a time, one thought at a time. Good air and thoughts in, bad air and bad thoughts out. Now, let's see our vision today. Let's see ourselves doing the best we can on all the exercises and stretches we do here together today, right now. Go into the future right now. See in your mind, your mind's eye. See yourself doing the best you can on whatever exercise we do together. See it so clearly that it feels real. When that music shuts off, if you've already seen it in your mind and you believe that you can make it happen, you're going to make it real. You're going to win. Good morning, determination. How you doing today, everyone? Hopefully you're having another great day, a great start to the day. This is the morning. This is where we win our minds and therefore win our days and our lives. So here we go. When I say go, we're going to start jogging on the spot, everyone. Okay, ready? And go. Once again, always thinking about our breathing. Here we are again together, always in the gym of life. The gym where we grow our minds every day, where you grow your mind every day. The same way we work on growing our bodies to become stronger, healthier. The same way we work on our minds to make better decisions. Determinations, positive choices, healthy choices, peaceful, kind, loving, grateful choices for us and each other. Almost there, almost there. Keep going. All right, and stop. And walking, everybody. Walking on the spot or side to side within the space you have. And focusing on our breathing, as always. Our breathing. Most powerful thing we can control, along with our minds. All right. Let's start doing our shoulder rolls, determination. Here we go. Shoulder rolls. 10 forward. And then we'll do 10 backwards. Best shoulder rolls ever. Here we go. Again, feeling the power of controlling our bodies with our thoughts, with our energy, our thinking energy. All right, and backwards. All the way up and all the way around. Good. Just feel the joy of just being here right now, moving your body, becoming better. Here we go. Arm circles forward. Working on becoming better than we were yesterday or even a second ago or a minute ago. Always thinking about being our best. backwards, everyone, backwards. We'll do 10 backwards as well. 10 big arm circles backwards. Alright, good work everyone. Okay, let's put our hands on our hips. Bend the knees and side stretch. 5 on each side. Alright, and let's twist our hips. Again, 5 on each side. Keep your feet flat on the floor and just twist your body. Alright, excellent. Okay, let's do 5 push-ups together. 5 push-ups, the best push-ups we've ever done. Alright, and let's do 5 squats. Here we go, ready? Best 5 squats ever. Looking straight ahead, feet flat on the floor. Good. Alright, let's do lunges, 3 on each side. Arms out, back straight. Try to look straight ahead. Alright, good. Okay, and let's do 5 sit-ups. Here we go. Best 5 sit-ups ever. Alright, and let's do 10-second plank. Now these knees off the ground. Here we go. Excellent. All right, everyone, and let's stand up and reach for the ceiling or the sky, depending on where we are. On your toes. Here we go. Reach, reach, reach. Hold it there for 10 seconds. If you happen to lose your balance, just get it right back. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep learning from the information you're getting from your body and your mind about what you're doing. Okay, and reach for your toes now, straight knees. Hold it there. Go as far down as you can. It's okay if you don't touch your toes, just reach. Strive, keep going, reaching. Safely. Not hurting yourself, always thinking of safety first. Alright, okay, and come on up. And let's grab one leg and balance. Pull that leg back, bend the other knee. And just think about what you're doing. Find that balance point and hold it. And then bring that leg back, that foot back as far as you can towards your bottom. Feel the pull on the front of the thigh. Not the pain, just the pull. And switch. Find that balance and bring it back. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just make sure you got space around you. If you fall, you get right back up. You use your determination always. Alright, now let's hug our knee. Again, bend the other knee if you have to for balance and pull that knee up, giving it a big hug as much as you can. And hold it there. Keep fighting to keep that balance if you have to. Alright, and let's switch the other one. Okay, all the way up. And bend that other knee if it helps you with balancing. Alright, good everyone. And let's
everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now, we're going to do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's stump. Left foot, let's stump. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stump. Left foot, let's stump. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never, never stop? Can you bring it to the top? 1 hop. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. 1 hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops, 2 hops. 2 hops, 2 hops. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Twist in the tail. You never doubted him.
Atención a Boyan, prepara el centro, Boyan por abajo, ¡vamos! ¡Leo! ¡La pifió Piatov! Xavi puede abrir para Leo, Leo que va a su interior, vamos Leo, 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 ¡golazo del Barcelona!
Guys, as we close off with Wayne Dyer and his wisdom, the last one I wanted to share with you is stop finding excuses. So this one is very, very challenging for us because many of us, including myself, including every single person, even the greatest thinkers, have been limited by the excuses that they have found for themselves. We have conditioned ourselves. If we can accept the bitter truth that we have allowed things that have happened outside of us to affect us on the inside, then we can really begin real change. But it's very difficult, and you have to stop making excuses. It's a difficult one, but if you stop making excuses, you now empower yourself to make changes with that power that you have, with that space between that stimulus and response. So between what happens outside and what you choose to do on the inside. Have a great morning, everyone.
What if you started to move through your life like you think it's rigged in your favor? Your expectations are the most important thing. Most of the time, your expectations are accurate in life. Remember this, confidence bends reality. But what it does is it begins to change your filter. And that filter is your life experience. So I've always been underestimated, and probably you have too. Maybe you are right now, but here's the hook. You can't underestimate yourself. That's a killer. You gotta see you. You gotta start to walk through your damn life like something great's about to happen, like you expect it. Be the one they never saw coming. Train in your life like you're a big underdog, but start to think like you're world class. Be patient in your life, but never wait. Be intense in your work, but calm in your mind. Be disciplined and be structured, but be willing to innovate. Something's gonna break. Either the obstacle or you. And you're the person who doesn't break, but you create it. You're gonna get your own seat at the table. There's no seat there, you're picking one up. I'll just move my chair over. You wanna live a great life. All your life you've known you're supposed to. You don't fit in, you're special. If you came up to me in 3 years and you said to me, hey, Ed, I just had the best 3 years of my life, what would you be telling me 3 years from now? The only question is, do you even have a plan to get there? Do you know where you're going? And by the way, what if you begin to move as if you expected it to happen? Hey everybody, it's Ed Milet. For centuries, wealthy people, smart investors, have turned to gold and silver as a way to protect their real wealth. And right now, it's never been easier for you to do the same thing. And that's why my friends at Advantage Gold are giving you a free gold and silver investor kit, so you can learn exactly how to get help. Text WIN to 85545 right now to claim your free gold and silver investor kit. That's WIN to 85545. Message and data rates apply. Performance may vary, and you should always consult your financial and tax professional. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. So excited to get a chance to spend some time with you again this week. And just to start, I just want to thank so many of you that are sharing the episodes every single week. We're really going viral almost every week, particularly these solos episodes where I spend time with you together, just you and I, where I share ideas and content with you. And so thank you in advance for doing that today. Today's going to be a really important one. I want to talk to you about perspective today, and I think one of the most critical components in life to bring you more fulfillment and more success, more bliss, more happiness, more of the things you want. And that is to start to become aware of the lens through which you see the world, through how you experience your life. Most of us do this unconsciously. And because we do it unconsciously, oftentimes we default to a mode that we really don't want. One of the critical things in life is to be able to see the world through the lens, through the filter, through the prism that serves us the most, serves our bliss, serves our success, serves our productivity, our joy, our peace. And in The Power of One More in my book, I write about two lenses. I'm going to give you two more today. But the two lenses I write about in the books, I say there's two types of people. One type of person views the world through history and memory. And they basically walk through life kind of living in the past. When they reference something new, it's usually connected to something of the old. And by the way, people do this on positive and negative things. Some people live through past successes. Some continue to live through history and memory and the past of failures, setbacks, things that have gone wrong, traumas. But the bottom line is most of their filter is the rearview mirror of their life. The second type of person, which is more rare, they see things through dreams and imagination. They're in the present, but they're looking forward. They use their imagination. They use their dreams. They don't spend a lot of time in the rear view mirror. They're looking more through the windshield of life and looking forward. And I find those to be the people that create, that innovate, that are more happy, that grow, that expand. But there are a couple other filters that I want to talk to you about this week. And there's really two lenses that I want to go through with you. And one type of person scans for God and favor, protection, safety, increase, light, love. They see all these things. When they scan the world, when they experience the world, they see more God, they see more favor, they see more protection, they feel more safety, they feel more increase and light and love. The other types of people scan for things they're afraid of. They see the negative. They filter into their lens evil, loneliness, darkness, despair. And these two people are in the exact same world, yet they experience two totally different lives. And really, the life you experience is seen through the lens that you feed yourself. And so which of those lenses are you, history and memory, Or are you imagination and dreams? Are you someone who sees light, love, favor, protection, increase, growth, beauty? Or do you scan and see a lot of things you're afraid of, the negative, the people taking advantage of, the evil, the loneliness in your life? These two lenses will feed you the life that you see. And it's really important because if you're not aware you're doing it, you can begin to think your reality is the only truth. When in fact, the same people going through the same type of life are having a totally different life experience than you simply because of the lens. And most of us do it unconsciously, but we can become conscious of this lens and start to scan for the things we want. Listen to me. It's a mental act of ignorance to scan for the things you're afraid of, for the negative, for evil, for loneliness, for darkness, for despair, for lack, for what you don't have. That's a mental act of ignorance. And after today, you will be doing it consciously because I pointed it out to you. And the reason that I pointed out to you is because I've done both, and I do both. But I've probably lived at least half my life as somebody who scanned for, how lonely I was, or how I was being taken advantage of, or the past, or trauma, or darkness. I'd be on an airplane and I'd scan for the loudest, most obnoxious person rather than the kindest and most gentle and the person who's helping everybody put their bags away, and the most polite person. You know what I'm saying? Those are same exact flight, two totally different experiences. So what if you became somebody, what if you were one of those people who began to believe that good things are going to happen to them? Because the people who believe that good things are going to happen to them, they're usually right. And the people who believe that average and ordinary or negative things, or maybe just the same things are going to happen for them, they are also usually right. The world reveals to us that which we're most certain of. And if we're not cognizant of our lens, because you do have one, and maybe it changes from time to time, maybe a certain trigger triggers a different lens for you. When you're slighted by somebody in your personal life, your spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend, or they're passive aggressive with you, or whatever it might be, or maybe you miss a sale, it switches the lens and now you're scanning for all the other negative things. But I'm telling you, this lens is your life. And I think when you get to the end of your life, it's going to be revealed to you through a different lens. And I think at the end, we want it to be revealed through the ones that we most hopefully want to see through. So remember this, people who believe that good things are going to happen to them, they are usually right. Not every time, but far more of the time than if they believe things aren't going to work out for them. What if you started to move through your life like you think it's rigged in your favor? You always say, hey, the system is rigged. Okay, well, it's rigged for somebody, and that somebody doesn't necessarily have to be different than you. And I'm not suggesting that there aren't lots of people in life where they didn't start on third base. Heck, they didn't even start at home plate. They weren't even in the stadium. They were born on the wrong side of the tracks, or their parents weren't even married, or they grew up incredibly poor, and that there are disadvantages to that life, because there are. But if you're scanning for proof of that all of your life, you'll prove it to be true. But if you begin to scan like, well, however, there are certain things that are scanned in my favor, and I'm favored, because God's going to give you the life that He most wants to give you, but your lens is going to process it. A lot of times in life, your expectations are the most important thing. If you expect things to go well, if you have an expectation that you're going to get a hit when you're up to the plate, or make the putt when you're putting, or close the sale, or get the date, or have a good time, or that people are going to think you're interesting and funny, most of the time, your expectations are accurate in life, more times than not. Remember this, confidence bends reality. It does. When you walk into a room confident that something's going to work out in your favor, or you walk into your day, it begins to bend reality. And the truth of the matter is reality, but what it does is it begins to change your filter. And that filter is your life experience. What if you started to walk like you just got the best news of your life? What if you talk like, man, the universe is listening to me? In my case, God is listening to me. He's hearing my prayers. You have to remember that this is important stuff. And if we don't start to be conscious of it, we're going to continue to produce the same life because we're seeing life through the same lens and the same filter. And so you can have 10 people treat you great, but if you believe you're a victim to something, that 11th person is all you're going to see and experience and feel. If you believe you're not going to close sales, you're not going to close the majority of the sales. So what if you started to walk through your life like it was rigged in your favor? And you go, well, it isn't though. But what if you worked so hard that you made it so? People just like you with the same disadvantages, the same hardships, the same setbacks. Look, I grew up on welfare. I had a drug addict and alcoholic father. I could easily see the world through, man, I didn't even get a good hand when I was born. We didn't have any damn money. Nobody in my family was ever financially successful. So I'm not going to be. Or I can go, I'm going to be first. I'm going to change this family curse of this addiction stuff. And so that confidence began to bend reality. So the same people would have entered my life probably either way, but I filtered for the ones who could support what I was seeing, as opposed to filtering for the ones that would support the negative things I was seeing. There's going to be enough people, enough circumstances, enough situations in your life to deliver either reality to you. But your reticular activating system is going to scan to prove you right. And so you're starting to wrestle this. I'm going to be someone who operates out of imagination and dreams. I'm going to operate as somebody who walks through life like it's rigged in my favor. My confidence will bend reality. I'm going to get the world to conspire to my dreams. God made me in his image and likeness. He holds me in the palm of his hand, and he will never leave me nor forsake me. I'm not alone, even when I filter through life and feel alone. I think when we
sit down, let's reach for our toes, straight knees. Here we go. Again, doing the best we can. The effort is what matters. Doing our best is what matters. We may not get to where we want to be yet. We're going to keep going. Alright, let's do V-shape with our legs and reach for that floor as far away from your body as you can. Hold it there for 10 seconds. And reach for one side and hold it for 10 seconds. Again, really think about what you're doing. Just feel the joy of you being able to attempt to do your best on this. Feel your true being, your presence here right now. And switch. Again, keep thinking about your breathing too. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Alright, let's do feet together and gently push your knees down with your elbows. Gentle. Here we go. Okay, let's go with one leg forward and one leg back. Knee on the ground, go as far back as you can without hurting yourself, and hold it there. And switch. Other side. And keep the knee on the ground and go as far back as you can. But don't lift that knee up. Keep that knee down so you feel the pull on the front of your thigh. Alright, good. And let's roll onto our bellies. And push the floor, look up at the ceiling for a cobra stretch. Hold it for 10 seconds. Excellent. And legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Taking deep, long breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling the power of you controlling your breathing. Now, see in your mind what you will do when that music goes on. For me today, I'm going to see myself doing 2 exercises with 2 different songs and holding the exercise positions in each song for as long as I can, hopefully the whole song. what about you? Maybe you're gonna play your own 2 songs, your own music? Choose an exercise. Choose something you want to get better at. Something that will help you continue to develop your strength or your flexibility. Or something that's fun, dancing, but any kind of movement that gets you in a happy, energetic state. But make sure that you have the exercise that you're doing within the space that you have and you're doing it safely. Make sure that you are thinking about safety first. For me, I'm going to be working on holding the push-up position for the first song, and then for the second song, I'm going to hold this air squat position, hopefully for the duration of both songs. Here we go. I'm going to see it in my mind before I bring it out into the world. Same thing with you. See yourself doing the best you can when that music goes on. Alright, let's go with determination. Let's go. Energy up. Our best. Here we go. I'm gonna hold the push-up position. Ready? What about you? What are you working on? Here we go. Whatever it is you want to get better at, there's nothing that you cannot accomplish over time. There ain't no mountain high enough for any of us to accomplish whatever we want out of our lives. But we're gonna have to do it together. We're gonna have to work together, and it all begins with working on ourselves. See, right now you are working on your mind and your body. And whatever it is you're doing. For me, holding this push-up position, I get to experience the discomfort, the difficulty, and I get to use my determination, just like you get to use yours, to keep going, to keep working. Even if I'm uncomfortable, even if I'm tired, I get to determine if I can do a little bit more than I did last time. Just like you do, whatever it is you're doing. Let's go, everyone. Keep going, keep going. Almost there, halfway through the song. Let's go. Don't forget your breathing. Gotta finish that song. I didn't make it through the whole song, but next time I'll keep working on it. Right now, I gotta keep going. I get to work on it right now. Here we go. Keep going, everyone. Song's not over. Let's go. Keep going. Keep your effort, your energy, your true power, your determination. Keep your music going inside. Let's go. Alright. Next song. Here we go.
I just knew that that's what I wanted.
The room is on fire. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow me. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. Hands up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Everybody now, put one hand in the air. One hand in the air.
it in. They make further progress, but still the pressure on. It's Messi.
Daniel Alves, il n'y a pas de hors-jeu. Et puis Messi tout seul et l'ouverture du score.
Good afternoon, guys. When you start to believe and live with determination of the truth of who you really are, that you are more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine, when you start living that truth, you will realize how important every decision you make is. So I want you to try that now, wherever you are. Once this video is over, let's see the power of that. Let's see the power of that claim. And what I want you to do is the first negative thought that may enter your mind, when this video is done, I want you to examine very carefully what part of that thought is under your control. And I'm sure most of you will realize that it's all under your control. So more specifically, what can you do with that thought? What's the positive aspect? What's the part that you have control over in the situation that may be negative? Hope this helps everyone. Have a great afternoon.
We get to the end of your life, all those moments you felt lonely, all those moments you felt alone. I think God's going to whisper to you, I was with you the whole time. You were never alone. You were never alone. You never felt that way again. What if you gave yourself the gift of saying, there's a loving God who's got my back, who made me in his image and likeness, whose DNA runs through me? Man, this is my fire. I will take with another breath. Maybe you woke up today and you don't have a disease that millions of other people have. Maybe they didn't know what you long passed away. And so many other people today and lost a loved one. Maybe you woke up today with food in your refrigerator and water. 2/3 of the world doesn't have it. So what if you start to walk like you've got the best news of your life? Talk like the world is listening. Remember this. Energy is magnetic. The energy you put out is like a magnet. It draws to you that which you're putting out. That's what you see. Here's the truth about you. You've come a whole lot further than you realize. And you've overcome a lot more than you give yourself credit for, haven't you? Just for a second. Right as you sit there today. Think about how far you've come. Now, I know some of you are listening to this or watching this today, and it's not an up time in your life. It's a down time. But just stay with me for a second. Look how far you've come even at this down time. The way you grew up, the situations you've had, people who've hurt you, taken advantage of you, abandoned you, lied to you, talked bad about you, the opportunities you should have been given, but you weren't. Maybe because you weren't born on third base. Maybe because you weren't born in the stadium. Maybe people have always overlooked you. Always underestimated you. Man, you've come pretty darn far, haven't you? And you've overcome a lot more than you give yourself credit for. In fact, those of you that have had the most disadvantages, the most negative things happen, you've overcome a lot more. If you can overcome all that, this next 10 yards isn't so big a deal. Oftentimes people ask me, what's it like to have been so blessed and have had, a measure of success, hundreds of millions of dollars, beautiful home, influence, great friends, beautiful family. Overall, until the last year or two, good health. I'm very grateful for all of that. But every once in a while, I've overcome a lot. I've overcome a lot. Thank God I had this filter and scan for the world most of the time. I found the light, I found the person who could help me, not hurt me. If you keep drawing people into your life that are hurting you, that's a you issue. You're filtering for them. You are finding them and you are bringing them into your life. If most of the people in your life are kind of a neutral charge, they're not so great, they don't lift me up, and they're not so bad, that's what you're standing for. That's your lens. But when you have a lot of people around you who love you, who believe in you, who support you,
who do even more than support you. They go to work on helping you make your dreams come true. They go to work on trying to help you be happier and more at peace and more faithful. You're scanning for that. If you look at the current conditions of your life, it's what you feel filtering in. It's a hard thing to accept. I just started to accept that in my late 20s. That I'm responsible for my life. In some way, I've actually created this because I filtered through my lens these people into my world, these circumstances into my world. And if I don't change this lens, they're going to show up in a different body with a different name, but it'll be the same person. They'll show up in a different situation, a different business, a different product, but I'm going to get the same business results. I'm going to change that lens. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 a session. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save an average of about 50% per session. And seriously, guys, it could be the best investment you ever make. People ask me all the time, what do all your guests have in common? From the athletes to the entertainers, the scientists, the peak performers. You know what? Most of them have been to therapy. And what I love about BetterHelp is it can be done online. And so if you don't vibe with your therapist, you can switch at any given time until you find somebody you connect with. And therapy can help you with everything from trauma from childhood you really need to work through, or a relationship breaking up you've been in, real stress, all the way to just something as simple as you want to talk out loud and get some clarity in your life about a couple challenges you've got, or you need a sense of direction. Right now, your well-being is really worth it. So visit BetterHelp.com/EdShow to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/EdShow. You are so much more than you think you are, my precious friend. You've done so much more than you realize. You've helped so many more people that you don't even know about. What a thing that is, huh? You know, you've helped more people than you realize. You go, no, not me. I've not really accomplished anything. You'd be surprised how someone's quietly watched you and your kindness has been an example to them to be more kind. Or they've watched how you treat your spouse or your significant other, and just for that day, they went home and were a little bit more gentle and generous and kind with theirs. Simple things like manners and holding a door open and saying thank you for somebody helps humanity. Never mind the big things you've done, things people will never know about, things you probably don't even realize you've done because you filter them out. You take it for granted because it's just everybody's as kind as you. Everybody's as giving as you. No, they're not. Everybody has beautiful intentions like you do. Everybody's rooting for their friends to succeed like you do. You know, just your rooting and supporting and believing in your friends makes you very rare. That you don't have this filter that believes that if they win, you're losing. You'd be surprised how many people quietly root against one another, pretending to support one another. So you're so much more than you think you are. You've done so much more than you realize. You've come so much further and helped more people than you realize. What a beautiful thing. What a good life. And I know as I say that, some of you go, but you don't know about this mistake. You don't know about this thing I'm ashamed of. God does. He knew it before you were going to do it. You're human. You've made some mistakes. Okay? Made some bad decisions. So have I. Join the club. Join the club. Now, does that mean what you're going to do is filter for that the rest of your life and repeat it over and over again and live those same emotions? Or can you believe you can grow and expand? Can you believe you can move from here to the next place, just like you have in the past? You've already proven you can move from certain circumstances to other ones. You've already proven you can grow and change. Maybe you change in a way you're not proud of. What that does prove is you can change. You can change again. What you focus on, and if you can somehow begin to look at light and gratitude, you can begin to look at that. What you focus on expands. You're going to get more of it. I'm serious. If you can begin to find things that you're grateful for in your life, okay, it will expand. It begins to expand. That lens starts to look for it. Focus equals expansion. What you focus on will be expanding. Let me ask you a powerful question. Just stay with me. Like, I don't know what to be grateful for right now. Who or what do you take for granted? Let's do the who. Is there anybody in your life that you take a little bit for granted? Maybe you take for granted that, I don't know, I'm making this up, that your mom's still alive and you can talk to her anytime you want, if she is. Maybe you take for granted how much the little things your significant other does for you. Maybe you take for granted that your girlfriends or boyfriends, your friends that love and support you in their quiet way. Maybe you take for granted the fact that there are people around you fighting battles you know nothing about, and they're doing it with grace. They're doing it with strength. Maybe you take for granted that there's someone that you love and care about that's hanging on by a thread right now, but they're hanging on, and that's admirable. What do you take for granted? That was the who. Now what do you take for granted? You know, I've had real big health issues the last couple of years. Well, for about 50 years of my life, I took my health really for granted. I woke up every day and my chest didn't have any pains. I woke up every day, there was no cancer in my body. I woke up every day and my back wasn't hurting me or my jaw. I had high energy. I just took that for granted. I've had a beautiful family, but they were there every day. I have some really good friends. I've had some good financial success. I make an impact in my life. I do work that I enjoy. I took a lot of that for granted. So when you begin to go, I don't know what to be grateful for, flip it. What am I taking for granted? What am I taking for granted? You know that right now you could probably walk to your refrigerator and there's some food in it. Yeah. The more you begin to ask yourself, who or what am I taking for granted? Your mind flips into the antithesis of that, and it changes the lens. And you begin to be grateful. Maybe today, if you're married and you just walk in a room, just before you say anything, just take a look at your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your children or your parents or your siblings or a friend. And just take them in for a second. Just see their soul. Don't see all the bad things you know about them, all the things they've done that you don't like. Just see their soul for a second. Just see their soul. How precious they are. Thank God they're still here, right? Thank God. They've also come a long way. They're also overcoming things. They also may not be aware of their filter or their lens, which causes them to behave in a way that doesn't serve them. So focus equals expansion. Who are you taking for granted? What are you taking for granted? And when you begin to understand that, the little things become the big things, and that focus equals expansion. And now you're starting to change your lens. So I gotta be honest with you. Anything you see in my business life that forward faces the public, somehow Shopify has had their hand in and has been involved with now for about a decade. Shopify handles the entire interactive customer experience. They help track my metrics. By the way, at the register when people buy, they've upgraded for most people about 30% more buying at the point of contact at the end of sale. It's smooth, it's professional, it makes you look like a pro. Small businesses with 1 or 2 people up to businesses with thousands of employees all use Shopify for their checkout, their customer experience, and even marketing now. So you can do this as well. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Milet, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Milet to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Milet. You know the thing.
So I start.
All right, next is air squats for me, holding the air squat position. How about you? Whatever it is you're working on, do it to the best of your ability, whatever it takes. Let's go, everybody. If you're doing what I'm doing, that's great. Follow along. Just holding the air squat position on the bottom end. Doing my best to hold it for the whole song. So arms out, feet are flat on the floor. My bottom is as far down as I can go and hold it there. Looking straight ahead. Whatever it takes to continue working on ourselves every day, everybody. Let's go. Gym of life never stops. Wherever we are, we get to work on ourselves wherever we go. And by doing that, we change everything around us. We improve ourselves, we will help improve the lives of all of those around us. With your determination, you get to work on yourself, become better, and help the world become better, all at the same time. Keep going, keep going. Feel that discomfort, but choose to go a little bit further than you can. Safely, of course. Always safe. Alright. Whew. Feels great to be giving your best at something. We're not giving up. Let's go. Song's still going. Gotta keep going. Here we go. Just a few deep breaths. And then we keep going. Finish strong, always. Here we go, determination. You should be proud of your effort. I'm so proud of you. If you're still going on your exercise, whatever you're doing, if you're doing your best, be proud of yourself. That's the true you, the one that never gives up. No matter how hard something is, whatever it is in life. Keep going, keep going. Let's go, determination. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Keep going. Let's go. We're gonna finish strong. Finish strong with the song. Here we go. Whatever it takes to bring out our greatness, our determination. Our true being. Here we go. Ready? We're ready to go to the top together in life. Let's go, everybody. All right. Good work, everybody.
Okay, here we go. And we move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right.
3-hour legend.
Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right.
A simple band of gold, flatter on my soul. Hard forgiven, hard forgiven. Faith is in our hands, castles made of sand. No mortgage, no regrets. And you can't
Here we go. Okay, here we go. And we move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right.
3-hour legend.
Not a particularly good clearance. Barcelona can punish them, and they have.
La tiene Henry. Buena acción para Messi. El disparo de Messi. ¡El gol! Marco.
Ay, 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 ay.
Good evening, guys. I want to share with you today, as we live, laugh, and love our way to infinite mind wealth, a thought about being a parent. And the reason why I want to use this example is to highlight how powerful our emotions are. Our emotions are energy. So I want to give this personal example. There's been a time, or many times, when I'm asking my children to do things that I know they need to get done. And they may not listen at first, and they're continuing on that path. And then I'll get to a point where I have built up anger, negative emotion, to the point where I raise my voice perhaps and show that definiteness of purpose to get them to do what I'd like them to do. And sure enough, it gets done. So what is it? And I'm not suggesting that we should yell or be angry with our children or with anybody. But what I'm suggesting is that power of that energy of emotion, if we channel it and use it the right way, that's our power. We can do anything great that we want to do. Have a great evening, everyone.
About you, you're probably being underestimated right now. In fact, you've probably always been underestimated. But here's the hook, and I have too. No one would have picked me in high school to become successful, or anyone would listen to. There was nothing exceptional about anything about me. My grades, my abilities, my personality, my background, my track record. So I've always been underestimated, and probably you have too. Maybe you are right now. But here's the hook. You can't underestimate yourself. That's a killer. And too many of you have walked through your whole life underestimating you because you're waiting for someone else to see you a particular way. And if they see you, then you'll believe in you. Well, you'll be waiting a long time because that lens rarely comes back. You got to see you. You got to not underestimate yourself. You got to believe. That confidence bends reality. But the lack of confidence bends it in an equivalent way the other direction. You got to start to walk through your damn life like something great's about to happen, like you expect it. By and large, we get what we expect in our lives. Ask yourself, stop listening. I know you're going, whoa, okay, I got it. Okay, this is great stuff. Now stop. What have you really expected the last year of your life? What have your expectations been? Expectations financially, expectations in your emotions, in your faith, in your relationships, in the way other people respond to you, because you're getting what you expect. And when you begin to shift those expectations, reality begins to bend over time to some extent. You know how we know that? You're already proving it. It may take a while, but your life will eventually come back to the filter and the lens that you see it through. Be the one they never saw coming. Train in your life like you're a big underdog, but start to think like you're world class. All my life, I've known I was supposed to be somebody. And all my life, I knew I didn't have the talent, I didn't have the size, I didn't have the strength, I didn't have the intellect, I didn't have any of those things that people might think you need to have. But I know this, there's never been a test designed, nor will there ever will be, that can measure the heart of a champion. You cut open anybody who's done anything great in their life. One might be 6'4", one might be 5'4". One might be one part of the world, one might be another. One might be black, one might be white. One might be straight, one might be gay. One might be a Christian, one might be a Muslim. But when you cut them open, they're identical. And they train like an underdog, but they got the heart of a champion. Be patient in your life, but never wait. You have to have patience, but you got to be in a hurry. Be intense in your work, but calm in your mind. Be disciplined and be structured, but be willing to innovate. You got all this stuff. You can be the one they never saw coming. You can train like an underdog. You got the heart of a champion. Remember this. Focus on your energy. Energy is influence. Vibrational frequency is real. When you're vibrating at the highest possible frequency, you begin to draw things into your life, circumstances, places, things, people, emotions that were always there, but they are outside your energy's influence. They are outside your lens. You weren't seeing them, hearing them, or feeling them. By the way, the highest level of vibration is truth. And so when you actually begin to see your truth, as opposed to this lie that everything's stacked against you, that you're average and ordinary, that people don't like you much, that there's nothing to be grateful for, that nothing ever goes your way, that's a lie. And so what happens is it reduces your vibrational frequency. You believe it because it's in your lens. But when you switch the lens to truth, which is that you are favored, you were born to do something awesome with your life. The world is going to conspire to make your dreams come true over time. God did make you in his image and likeness. He did die for your sins. You are saved if you accept that and live forever. That vibrational frequency is real. The higher the frequency, the more you draw things into your life. Highest possible frequency, truth. So you have to ask yourself, is my lens, is my filter giving me truth or sort of a lie and a bias that I've been carrying for a long time? That lens is essentially your life bias, your mind virus, and it's going to keep giving to you that which you filter for. You got to become the type of person who runs towards the fire. There's two types of people. The ones that run towards the fire. These are our heroes. These are our first responders. These are our soldiers. These are the moms when they've got an injured child on a playground. These are the moms and dads who run into the fire of hard work every single day to win for their family. They're the people on 9/11 who ran into the building. You got to be that type of person in your life, metaphorically. You run towards the pressure. You don't hide from it. You run towards the difficult things. You don't cower from it. There's only two types of people. Which one are you? You run towards the stuff or you hide from it. You're someone who's favored, who's in the light, who's protected, who's safe, who's strong, who can tap into supernatural power from God anytime you need to. Or you hide and you cower and you shrink and you limit and you stop expanding. In fact, you start shrinking. Pressure is a privilege. Pressure means this: something's going to break. Either you or the obstacle. Being a dad, there's some pressure. Being a mom, there's some pressure. Building the business, there's some pressure. Hitting that putt to win a tournament, there's some pressure. Giving that speech, there's some pressure. Doing something new, there's some pressure. Walking into a thing that you're uncomfortable doing, whether that's public speaking or something socially or heights or whatever it is, something's going to break. Either the obstacle or you. And you're the person who doesn't break. You start walking like that. It may take me a little bit longer, but I'm in a hurry. I got patience, but I'm a little bit faster than I used to be. You live for this stuff. Most people fear the grind, you crave it. Most people wait for the right moment, you create it. You ain't waiting around for the right time. You ain't waiting around for someone to give you permission. You're not waiting around to make opportunity. You're going to get your own seat at the table. There's no seat there, you're picking one up. I'll just move my chair over. You crave this stuff. You want to live a great life. All your life you've known you're supposed to. You don't fit in. You're special. I got to tell you something about, I've never been one of the boys. I mean, I like having a cigar with the guys or playing golf, but I've never fit in. I don't want to fit in. I don't want to. In fact, in college, my teammates called me not Eddie Milet, Eddie myself, because I was alone so often. I'm not one of the guys. I don't want to be in groupthink. I don't want to think like everybody else. I want to think like me. I want my filter, my lens. Back in the days, most of those guys probably thought I was pretty crazy. Well, they don't think I'm crazy anymore. And I love all those guys, but most of their lives are almost all identical because they were one of the guys or one of the girls. Most of their lives are all the same. I was born to have my life. You were born to have your life, not theirs. You don't need to fit in. You're special. You're different. You don't need to be accepted. You don't need to be understood. You already know this. You're going to do anything great in your life, most people aren't going to understand you. You got to become comfortable being misunderstood, being a little controversial. Little criticism. All right, whatever. That just means I'm making other people comfortable. Pardon my progress. Sorry, my progress, my expansion makes you uncomfortable. Sorry, the light I'm living in is shining a light on your small life. And I know that makes you uncomfortable, but I'm not one of the guys and I don't need your approval. And you're not one of the girls and you don't need theirs either. You're a competitor. You're constantly increasing your purpose. You're a grower. You're in a bigger hurry than most. You are, but you have the discipline to wait for what you want. C.S. Lewis once said this, it's so good. Life with God is not immunity from difficulties, but peace within difficulties. I'm not telling you once you change this, problems aren't going to come your way. What I'm telling you is your perspective about what it means will change, and meaning drives reality in life. Let me ask you a question about meaning. Isn't this good today, by the way? It's the Holy Spirit. Thank you, God. If you came up to me in 3 years and you said to me, hey, Ed, I just had the best 3 years of my life, what would you be telling me 3 years from now? You're going to arrive somewhere 3 years from now. The only question is where. Do you even have a plan to get there? Do you know where you're going? Have you enrolled your partner, which I hope is God, in your life to help you get there? What would you tell me? Ed, the last 3 years, you're not going to believe it. Here's what happened in my life. I did this. I started that. We helped these. What is it? What would you be telling me? And by the way, what if you began to move as if you expected it to happen? Huh? I know that's not easy, but what if you actually moved as if you expected those things over the next 3 years to happen? And I could tell you this, I don't know what it is that thing is, but I know it will be connected to something that has meaning to you, that has a purpose, that makes you feel like you're making a difference. That's almost like a mission or a crusade or a cause in your life. I guarantee you, one of the things on that list will not just be money or a car or a house or an island, although it will be some of those things for many of you. Somewhere on that list, the one that will stand out almost more than any will be some difference you made in life, some purpose, some crusade, some mission you're on that became accomplished. That's what it'll be. I'll tell you this last. There's a great quote by D.L. Moody about purpose. Our greatest fear should not be of failure, but of succeeding at something. It doesn't really matter. I know your life's supposed to matter. You got to get clear on what that looks like, and you need to begin to change that filter and lens to deliver to you the people, places, and things that make it true, because it is. All right, I'm fired up this week. I hope you are as well. I have a feeling I don't have to ask you to share this. Anyone you love, anyone you care about, I think should hear today's show. I feel strongly about that. All right, guys, I'm honored that you listen. I really am. I can't believe you do, but I'm grateful that you do. God bless you. Max out your life.
And back to legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Feeling the power of you regaining control of your breathing. No matter how fast your breathing became, your heart started pumping faster, started automatically going faster. Right now, we get to take control of our breathing. To keep our back straight, our eyes closed, and our legs crossed. The same way, we get to take control of our thoughts, our mind, at any time, which will then control our bodies and our feelings directly. That's how powerful you are. But you have to believe 100% in this power, this infinitely intelligent being within you and all of us. You got to believe with all your heart and soul that you can do something. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing else or nobody else will. We're all looking to you. We're all looking to each other to find out the truth of what is already in us. We hold the key, each and every one of us. It all starts with our power to believe 100% in who we really are. That's the greatest determination you can make. 100% believing in you, no matter what, no matter how many mistakes, how many so-called failures, losses, pain, suffering you've experienced. You get to learn from all of it. You get to realize the truth, that there is no such thing as failure. There is only fuel from our mistakes and our losses, which gets transformed, gets used to create our determination. And once again, everyone, that's why I love you. I love myself, and I love all of us. We have the power, just like we did today, to do our best at everything, to learn from everything. So keep going, keep learning. Yeah, we want win-win for everybody. That's the ultimate truth, isn't it? We all want that. We want justice, equality, fairness, happiness, mind wealth for everybody, because we know it's what we really are inside. Heart, mind, and body. I love you, everyone. Have a great day, a great week, and always a great life. I'll see you soon. Love you.